Throughout time, there have been men to whom justice has been more important than life itself. From these ranks come 4 men, prepared to fight valiantly on the side of justice wherever the need may be. Joined together in this cause, they are the 4 Just Men.
Station's there, and we're here. Now, Jim and Patrick, cross the border at midnight and move up behind the police station with this. Now, the wires are laid. All you have to do is connect up and report back here. Understood? Yeah. Now, the rest of you, up on the hill behind to give them cover. And good luck, lads.
Thanks.
Kevin?
I'll do anything for Ireland. But this is murder.
It's not murder. It's war. A war that started in your grandfather's time, and a war that'll not stop till all Ireland's one country.
And how will blowing up a police station do that?
It'll help by making everyone realize that the war's not forgotten. The organization in Dublin has grown fat and soft. There's a group of members of Parliament from London sitting up in Belfast. We'll give them something to think about.
You talk very well, O'Rourke. But I'll have no part of it. Where are you going, Kevin? Oh, don't worry. I'll not betray Ireland.
Can we trust him?
He worries too much. But his heart's in the right place. He'll not forget what the British did to his father. I trust him.
To go.
What about Kevin?
We'll proceed without him. Seconds.
What possessed you to let him walk out like that?
I know what I'm doing.
Five, 4, 3, 2, and God save Ireland.
Who's there?
Swine, you know what to expect for this? Take him inside. Lucky we caught him before he connected the leads. I imagine there's enough dynamite in here to have blown us all to kingdom come.
Chamber of Commerce in the morning and a ball bearing plant in the afternoon. Not what I'd call an inspiring agenda, eh, Manfred?
Well, what would you rather do? Have sherry with the governor and discuss the local gossip? Not that you'll have much time for that today.
Oh, you mean after last night's border raid? Shocking business. Not that it's really any concern of ours.
Isn't it?
Well, no, we're here to investigate the economic situation, heaven help us. Not terrorism.
The newspapers are full of last night's raid. Everybody's talking about it. It's a major issue, and what are we doing? Nothing.
Yes, he's here. It's for you.
Oh. Yes? Hello, Tim. How are things in Paris?
I just got back. I want to tell you how grateful I was for the information on the Pagot case. Everything fell into place after that.
Now, look, don't say that you've called just to thank me. What do you really want?
You're right, Penn. I do want something. I heard you're in Ireland and wondered if you had any information on the frontier troubles there. My editor wants to do a story.
I'm sorry, Tim. It's outside my official province. Now, if you would like a really good story on ball bearings, I might be able to help you.
Anything in it for the four just men?
No, I don't think so. If there is, I'll let you know.
I get it.
Goodbye, Tim.
Righto, Ben. Bye-bye.
2:15. Cars must be there. Shall we go?
Excuse me. You take the ball bearings. I'm going down to the border. Unofficially, of course.
Are you Mr. Manfred? One of these members of Parliament?
Good heavens, no.
Mr. Manfred?
Who are you?
I must speak to you. It's about Kevin Malone.
Malone? He was the man the police arrested last night.
Yes, but he didn't do it. He was trying to stop the explosion.
How do you know this?
He tried to argue with them, but they wouldn't listen to him. He told me there was only one way he could prevent the killing. That's what he was trying to do, to stop the explosion.
Well, the newspapers say that he was caught connecting up the bomb. Why haven't you told the police this story?
Oh, they wouldn't believe me. They won't believe Kevin either. To them, he's just another member of the organization.
Why did he join the organization?
Kevin's father was killed by the British 20 years ago in a border incident. He was brought up with just one idea, to avenge his father. He'd hate the thought of my coming here to beg help from you, an Englishman. But he's come to see that killing isn't the answer.
If I'm going down to the border anyway, I'll try and see him. That's all I can promise.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Manfred. I'm sure the police will believe you.
The police have an unfortunate habit of only believing facts. And facts often have a way of concealing the truth. Come along.
Any news?
He's at the police station, still being interrogated.
That's serious. For him and for us. We can't just sit here while one of our comrades is being held by the police.
The police have a way of getting a man to talk.
And why should Kevin Malone talk? A true son of Ireland like him.
Yeah, why should he?
Don't despair, Kevin Malone. We're coming for you.
This is highly irregular, Mr. Manfred. I'm not bound to tell you anything. Not as an MP, and even less as one of the four just men.
Yes, well, I haven't come here to ask questions. I've brought you some evidence about what really happened last night. This girl is a friend of Malone's. Tell the captain what you tell me, Cathy.
Well?
Kevin came to disconnect the mine. He wanted to stop the killing.
Is that all?
Well, surely that's enough to delay charges being brought against Malone until the whole thing's been gone into.
I've already heard the same story from Malone. I don't believe it. He's just trying to save his neck.
What makes you so sure?
Malone has admitted that he's a member of the organization that planned the raid. That in itself is enough to get him 10 years.
No, you must believe what I said. It's true.
May I speak to Malone?
No, I can't allow that.
Well, may I be present while you interrogate him? I promise not to interfere.
All right. But only you, not the girl.
Go to the village, Kathy. Come back in half an hour.
Bring in Malone.
Very good, sir.
Captain, I can understand your feelings in this matter, but may I ask you one thing? How do you think this violence is ever going to end?
Well, we have all the thugs like Malone safely under lock and key.
Well, there'll always be others to take their place. There's a long tradition of violence in Ireland. Not only on one side. It's a sort of heritage.
Malone, before I send you to Belfast jail, I'm giving you one more chance to tell me the truth.
I've already told you the truth.
You expect me to believe that you risked your neck in order to save the lives of a bunch of British policemen? You've admitted that you knew where the bomb was and what time it was due to go off. Right up to the last moment, they trusted you with this vital information. And then you had a sudden change of heart.
I didn't believe in the killing.
So, you decided to act against them. Do you still feel the same way? Then give me the names of all the men who planned the raid.
You can't ask him to do that, Captain.
You promise not to interfere.
I won't betray my friends.
So, friends is it now? That makes us enemies.
I didn't say you weren't. I just didn't think you should die for it.
I really must protest. You can't make him bargain to prove his story.
The last time, will you leave this to me?
Don't move, Captain. We've got the place surrounded.
You'll never get away with this.
Well, Kevin, me boy, having a cozy little chat with a nice English gentleman.
And we thinking they'd put you to rot in a dirty prison cell.
What have you come for?
Why, to set you free, of course, and take you back with us where you belong.
Is this man a member of your group?
Who are you?
Never mind that. It's vitally important you answer my question. Was Malone with you last night?
And who said he wasn't? Did Kevin tell you that story?
Look, I must have the truth. I'm trying to help him.
And what would Kevin want with help from a dirty English copper the likes of you? All right, boys. Let's get out of here.
Well, I hope that answers all your doubts, Mr. Manfred. Do you still believe Malone is innocent? No sign of them yet? We'll keep on looking. I've ordered more cars out to join you.
Any luck?
My guess is they'll hide out this side of the border till dark. I've been in touch with Belfast, and they've alerted the Air Police.
Well, I'll be on my way. Good day, Captain.
Good day, Mr. Manfred.
What happened, Mr. Manfred? Mr. Manfred, what happened?
Kevin's friends came and took him away. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for him.
They've taken him away?
No jury in the world would believe his story now, and neither do I.
But they'll kill him.
Why should they, having taken the trouble to break him out of jail?
Don't you understand? They think Kevin betrayed them last night. They didn't come to rescue him. They came because they were afraid he'd talk. Now they'll hold a court-martial and execute him for treason.
Listen, Kathy. The captain thinks they may still be on this side of the border. Have you any idea where they may be hiding out? Now, there's just a chance.
You won't tell the police? Well, there's a woodman's hut about 4 miles from here. Kevin told me about it.
Oh, Mr. Manfred, I've arranged for an escort to take you back to Belfast. I take it you don't want to stay here any longer.
I'm afraid I do, Captain.
You're a very difficult man, Mr. Manfred, but I must insist. It's my responsibility to see there's no repetition of what just happened to you.
And it's my responsibility to try to save a man's life. It's rather more important than the dignity of a member of Parliament.
Seamus, cover that window. We'll be safe here. And when this is over, we'll make our way back across the border. All right, let's get on with it. You know the charge against you, Malone? Last night, you deliberately betrayed to the police a major operation of the organization. Men risked their lives to lay that mine. Do you deny it?
I disconnected the mine. I was caught by the police. I betrayed no one.
If you didn't, it's only because we got you away in time. Oh, no, Malone. Once a man turns traitor, he doesn't stop at giving the names of his comrades. And that's what you did. You betrayed us.
I gave no names. I only wanted to stop the killing. Can't you understand that?
We understand all right, Malone. It's just that we don't believe you.
That's the place.
You keep watch from the road. I want to see your leader. It's about Kevin Malone. It's urgent. I'm alone and unarmed.
I'll take him up. You wait here.
You stayed with the group after you decided to work against us. That makes you a spy as well as a traitor.
I still believe in what we stand for. But we won't achieve it by murder.
Kevin, do you remember what the British did to your father?
Remember? I was never allowed to forget. I know how you can whip yourself up to hate so much that you'll do anything. And kid yourself you're right.
It's right to hate your enemies. And now I hate you, Kevin, for having gone over to them, whatever your reasons.
Sean's bringing someone up.
Who is it?
I caught him snooping around.
Well, if it isn't our old friend from the police station. How did you find this place?
Don't worry, I'm not a policeman, and the police don't know I'm here.
Maybe. Sean, go back and lay a mine across the path, just inside the gate, in case the police tried to surprise us. Now, who are you? And what's your business with us?
My name's Manfred. I'm here to see that justice is done in the case of Kevin Malone. If Kevin is to be tried, I want to make sure that he's tried on the right charges.
He is. Treason.
How can you call saving life treason?
Because in doing what he did, he betrayed Ireland. And this is war.
Does calling this insanity war make it more justified? Isn't war the final insanity, the ultimate madness of mankind?
The British started it.
And Kevin is one of the few people who are trying to stop it. For the sake of Ireland and for the sake of humanity. Isn't that true, Kevin?
You understand. But they never will.
This is a court-martial, not a debating society. Kevin Malone's on trial for treason. Have you any evidence on that charge?
Yes, I have. I was present when the police interrogated him. He remained loyal to you. He betrayed no one. He could have saved his skin by giving your names, but he remained silent. Kathy! Kathy! Kathy. You're responsible for this, O'Rourke.
It's the police.
Both of you! Captain, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Captain?
You'll get yourself killed, Mr. Manfred. Come over here.
Listen! Listen, O'Rourke. Captain, what have you done with the names that Malone gave you? Have you sent them to Belfast yet?
What the blazes are you talking about? You know Malone refused to give any names.
Does that answer your doubts, O'Rourke? Now you tell me. Listen, Captain. Why did you send Kevin out alone last night to set the fuses to that mine?
I never sent him. He went to disconnect the mine against my orders.
Does that satisfy you, Captain? Are you satisfied, O'Rourke? Kevin went out last night and risked his life to stop a senseless killing. All he earned for himself was the hatred and mistrust of both sides. Can you see now why I had to try to save him? Kathy is seriously hurt, O'Rourke. If this fighting goes on, she'll die. What are you going to do about it?
Kevin, please, I tried to warn O'Rourke. Kevin?
That girl's badly hurt.
Don't worry, Malone. We'll get her to the hospital as soon as possible.
She'll live, Kevin. She has to.